Lesson 253. Myself is ruler of the universe.
Hi there. How about taking a peek into a power within ourselves so immense that it might even be terrifying? Are you ready to take this step in mastering the art of manifesting and take full responsibility for everything that happens in your life? Let's dive together into the depths of Lesson 253 today.
Myself is ruler of the universe. It is impossible that anything should come to me unbidden by myself. Even in this world, it is I who rule my destiny. What happens is what I desire. What does not occur is what I do not want to happen. This must I accept. For thus am I led past this world to my creations, children of my will, in heaven where my holy self abides with them and him who has created me. You are the self whom you created, Son, creating like yourself and one with you. Myself, which rules the universe, is but your will in perfect union with my own, which can but offer glad assent to yours, that it may be extended to itself.
In other words, everything that comes our way, good or bad, happens because on some level, we've manifested it into our lives. This might be a hard pill to swallow, especially when we think we've faced unfair conditions, traumas, unbearable sufferings, profound losses, and overwhelming obstacles. Yet, taking 100% responsibility for whatever happens in our lives is the most empowering stance we can ever take.
Lesson 31. I am not the victim of the world I see.
Lesson 32. I have invented the world I see.
Indeed, it may seem that our lives have been dictated by unconscious dynamics or by events seemingly beyond our control. However, it's essential to recognize that we have greater control over our lives than we often believe. When things happen, whether good or bad, they often reflect our desires and choices. And when they don't happen, maybe deep down, we didn't want them to happen. We must accept this. Because by doing so, we can transcend this world of our creations and move closer to our true self, who is in heaven.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
It is this self, our true self, who is the ruler of the universe. It is this self who is close to God and to our hearts. It is this self whose will is the same as the will of God. It is this self who is actually one with God, as the Father created the Son like himself. Let's simply align ourselves with this self so that we become co-creators with the universe and start manifesting divine intentions in our lives.
Lesson 183. I call upon God's name and on my own.
Keep these fundamental principles from A Course in Miracles in mind. 1. Our inner self is not our ego or our worldly identity, it's our eternal essence that's one with God. 2. We are both creations of God and co-creators with Him. 3. Our experiences often mirror our inner desires and beliefs. 4. By recognizing our true self's power, we're encouraged to take responsibility for our lives and spiritual growth. 5. Our physical world is nothing but a fleeting illusion or a dream. 6. Our will, when aligned, resonates perfectly with God's will. So, having reviewed these principles, are we better prepared to embrace the idea of Lesson 253?
Myself is ruler of the universe.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
Isn't that thought-provoking? Just think about it, right within ourselves, we have this immense power and connection to the universe. Isn't it incredible to think that by aligning with our true self, we can connect more deeply with this power to manifest within our universe? Stay consistent with your practices, both morning and evening. As you go about your day, remember to pause every hour, especially in challenging moments, to recall today's empowering lesson.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
And as we know we are currently navigating the section What is Sin?, we are prompted to relate today's lesson with the concept of sin as taught in A Course in Miracles. Sin is the false belief in separation from God, creating a world of illusions and limiting our perception of ourselves. However, as this lesson teaches, our true self, which is one with God, is the ruler of the universe. Nothing happens without our own desire, and what we experience is a reflection of our inner choices. By recognizing that sin is an illusion and embracing our divine power to choose, we transcend the world of false perceptions and align with our holy self. This realization leads us back to our true creations in heaven, where we live in perfect union with God, free from the illusions of sin and separation. But if you've missed the introduction to this section, make sure to click on the video link that will pop up on your screen at the end of this video, or check for the link to section 4 in the video description below.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
Myself is ruler of the universe.
You're doing an amazing job on this journey. Every step deepens your understanding and inner peace. See you tomorrow for another insightful lesson. Quick note before you go. Making these videos is a labor of love, but it's still financially challenging. If you've found value in what you've watched, please consider supporting with a donation. Even the humblest contribution means the world and ensures the continuation of these daily lessons. Thank you for your generosity.
Did you enjoy the video and find it helpful? Please give it a like and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. We have a new lesson every day. And if you've been with us for a while, please consider supporting the channel. There's a lot of love behind these videos. Check out the video description for more details.